We should work on the black reboot of Grease, y'all.
No, that'd be
I
sick.
think this is the 3 that
Couldn't be worse than the Black Wizard of Oz.
Oh, yeah.
No, that shit slap.
Okay,
That shit
never mind. It's
classic.
good.
Hey,
Never mind.
hey, yeah,
I take that back.
Let's not do that. Let's not do that to the Wiz, man. The Wiz like that, bro.
Damn, dude. The black grease would be fucking sick.
What would the car be? Let's be real here.
It's a Cadillac.
Okay,
bro.
okay.
It's a Cadillac.
So,
No doubt.
Who plays John Travolta? Mike Epps.
Nah.
It's got to be like a hot guy.
Yeah,
you know what I
smooth
mean?
ball, like,
Okay, Michael B. Jordan.
I could see that.
Maybe.
I could see that.
Maybe I'm thinking more of a like John Travolta got like more of like a more mature, young, sexy
yeah.
swag.
Yeah.
I'm thinking more like Idris Elba. Like.
Day 93 under the dome. With necessities growing dangerously low, who knows what spark will set off this powder keg? I can't take another minute in the stone!
First of its kind, the first dome anywhere.
Dome with Bamfomania, folks, the world's greatest freestyle rap and comedy podcast. I'm on 500 milligrams of caffeine at this point. Like and subscribe on YouTube or leave a review and comment on the podcast platform that you're using. We got a special guest, Corbin Butler, the fucking mayor of
Did you have to take a second to remember our guest's name, David?
I was gonna say the mayor of Chino Hills first.
Oh, okay.
But then
It's cool, bro. We just met. We good. We good money.
At first I thought it was Corbin, and this morning I had to type it into Instagram. I was like, it's Corbin Butler. What's up, dude? Thanks for being on.
Hey, bro. Thank y'all for having me, bro. I'm happy to be in this motherfucker.
Fresh from Chino Hills. What's it like out there?
It's very relaxed, bro. Nothing too out of the ordinary.
Yeah.
We chilling.
This is another podcast cherry popped, by the way, folks. We talked about that pre-recording. We take pride in every one that we pop because you know what that means? You're on to bigger and better podcasts. Much bigger and much better, most likely.
I like to think that I'm starting at a pretty fire. This is a good foot in the door with y'all boys, man.
Hell yeah.
I agree, dude. What's the background for the listeners? Can you give a little backstory on your shit?
Yeah, man. Shit, bro. I'm an artist producer, so I do a little bit of rapping, a little harmonizing, and I produce as well. I come from Chino Hills, California, and I rep that shit. I think that's one of the
Anybody else out of Chino?
we got the Ball Brothers, you feel me?
Is that what they named the pants after? Is that like there's those,
Chinos?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good question, bro. I gotta do some research.
Right, because if you rep Chino so hard as you claim to, maybe that you should exclusively be wearing Chinos.
Oh shit! I don't know if there's a connection there, but if I do my research and there is,
maybe possibly. I don't actually think that cool looking of pants, to be honest. And no offense to the Chino.
I don't think there's a
region.
connection. I don't think there's a connection. We good. You could rock a good tailored pair of chinos though.
With the crease?
Looks kind of gangster. I'll wear that.
It was gangster.
Yeah.
It sounds gangster.
It
I would.
is. Yeah.
It sounds like some gangster terminology for your pants. Oh, he's wearing chinos.
Yeah.
Watch out for him.
Yeah.
What's the production software that you're using?
Oh man, so currently it's Logic, but I've never been married to none of these dolls, bro. Like,
Yo.
shit.
He's not married to the DAWs, no, because they got flaws, especially if they don't connect to the connectivity of the interface, dude.
Yo, I ain't married to any dog. Nah, yeah, I might just fucking brawl with any software. I don't care. Might grab the shit and fucking let down my hair. Ooh,
Damn, and I'll wild like a bear. I make a beat so hard, motherfuckers get scared. Damn.
I'm scared, I'm trembling in my boots, yo, when he's on the mic, yo, you know he's about to shoot, score, and I be wanting more of the beats, and I be dancing with my feet.
okay, dancing with my feet, both of them. Yeah, I fucking killed a bum.
Opium.
Doing opium in Chino Hills. I took 60 pills. And now I'm feeling hella chill. Yeah, you know me. I might smoke a little weed.
Smoking little weed, if it's tiny, if it's minuscule, if pequeño, it might be. That's a little warm up for us. So
hard.
basically, Relentless They are going to come in whether you want them or not.
Yeah.
At random intervals.
He knows.
4 to 6 minutes or
He
so.
fucking knows.
I wanted to ask. I want to wait till I get here. Like, where y'all get them beats from, man?
Oh,
yeah,
they're
well.
stolen.
Slaps. Oh, okay.
They're not stolen. They are available for free if you don't monetize on YouTube. So a lot of these dudes are YouTube producers. You know what? Speaking of YouTube producers, let me just shout out the fool who did that. Is either Lethal Needle or one of these.
Well, that was the first one. So if you have them written down in order.
Bailey Daniel.
That might be a lady. That might be a female producer, yo.
Hey man, I'm trying to throw y'all some beats so I can hear.
Absolutely.
Let's do that. Yeah.
Ideally,
like
we would
that.
have all of the beats farmed in house, sort of. You know.
Well, yeah. There's been weeks where I'll make like 3 or 4 beats, and those weeks I'm like, oh shit, dude, maybe we could do it. But I don't spend enough time making beats weekly to be able to like fully produce the podcast. And also, I'm not good enough, dog. Like I make one good beat every fucking 3 or 4 beats. Like the majority of the beats I make are duds.
Damn. I don't know. That's your opinion though, because I might hear your shit and be like,
no, they're pretty bad.
Well, I just in my head, it's just like there's this obvious feeling of wanting to rap over something as soon as you make it.
Yeah.
And when I don't get that, I'm like, this beat technically sucks because I don't feel like rapping on it.
No, I feel that.
And the beats that are hard, I never give away because I just end up rapping over them.
Oh yeah. Man.
Did you try to make any this week at all?
There's the last one on here is mine.
Oh,
Okay.
and you made it this week.
Yep.
That's a W.
I'm glad,
bro.
I'm glad we got that.
That's kind of one day a week at least on my to-do list is like, all right, make a beat for the podcast.
Hell yeah. I took a pretty massive L this week when I was picking up water for the apartment because we don't have clean water that runs here. Who knew? California, dirty ass water.
You could probably drink it out the faucet, but it's not recommended.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, I go and I fill up my water. I've got 3 big ass 5-gallon water jugs at home. I come home. All of a sudden, I only have 2 big ass 5-gallon water
Whoa.
jugs. One of them is completely empty, and the floor of my car is soaked with 5 gallons of water.
The
That's
shit popped
trash.
open.
I hate that shit,
Somehow, I guess how I put the jug in my car, it like pushed up against something, like the little knob that opens it. Like I put it in my car, and the knob must have hit and then opened up the valve.
Man.
And yeah, I got home and literally, so I've had a fan in the garage right now.
Running on the car?
Running inside, the fan's inside my car.
How long has it been?
It's been 2 days. It's still pretty damp in there.
Damn. You can't just like bring the car out to a sunny area, have the sunlight.
I think I should do that. That also would require me to completely empty out any and all valuables from my car, which that's a whole other thing.
Or what if you're hanging
got a lot
out
of
with
shit
the
in
car
there.
while it's out there in the sun?
That's also not an ideal situation for me, Dave. Who would want to do that?
You do a beach day. You do a beach
You know
day.
what? This might be a calling for you to clean out your fucking.
Oh,
car.
yeah.
That might. Yeah. It's a good excuse, yo. If I need some time to use, I'm gonna choose to go downstairs and do it, dude. I'm gonna clean out my vehicle, and I don't mean to be rude.
Yo, been looking for an excuse to clean out my Chevy Cruze. Yo, it's been years of abuse of just fucking ashing and throwing catnip in that bitch.
I got a dirty ass car.
What?
And with that shit, I ain't gonna go too far.
Nope.
In life, I got forks and rice and all type of shit.
I got all kinds of equipment. I got like bags of sand. I got tripods. Oh goddamn! I got fucking jacks to get my car jacked up. Yo, this car is acting up.
Yo, my car full of shit. So are me. Yeah, you know I'm 43. With the way I've been thinking about this shit. Yo, I'm feeling sick when I look at my whip.
Yeah, it's not a good time. It's also starting to smell a little, which is discouraging. You know, it's because of the liquid in there
Oh,
that
yeah.
I go in there.
Yeah.
Luckily, it's a smell you get used to pretty quick.
It's mold.
Yeah, I might be
Mold.
growing some fungi in my lungs in the future here,
Bruh,
folks.
Get that fixed, dog.
That's rough, dude.
I don't know. You guys have any L's this week that you could care to admit?
Honestly, nothing is as brutal as the shocking discovery of water that you didn't anticipate being all over the place.
It's also, that's a whole $2.50 down the drain
Yeah.
that I spent on that 5 gallons.
Yeah,
I could have used that.
that's right.
Is there clean water in Chino Hills out the faucet?
I'd say so. I
Damn.
assume it is just because.
So you've been drinking it.
Nah, my shit purified, bro. I don't
Okay.
care. I'm gonna purify my shit regardless.
What, you got like a Brita?
I got Brita.
Damn.
You need the Brita in the crib. Bro.
I know this dude who's got a machine that like alkalizes it. It somehow connects to his sink,
I've seen
and then
that.
it runs into this
I seen
machine,
that.
and then he can
That's
pour
next
it out.
level.
That's I
And
mean,
the water be busting too. It'd be like
I
cold.
bet that's tasty.
It's
yeah,
really good.
That's the Hebrews?
the Hebrews.
Dude.
Yeah.
I'm not hit. What's going on?
So I do videography work, and my most loyal client is a group of Black Hebrew Israelites, and so
That's hard.
I'm very often. In fact, I'm shooting with them tomorrow.
Nice.
So, but they care about their what they put in their body.
Yeah, yeah.
And the alkaline water was a no-brainer for them.
Yeah.
I
And
admire their commitment to shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not that committed to anything.
Apparently,
other
it's
than this
also like
podcast.
$2,000 for that machine,
Oh, yeah.
which
I mean,
is
yeah,
crazy.
It does work, bro. Like that's important to stay out. I got a homie who's on that type of time. He like, yeah, just stay alkalized. You ain't never gonna get sick. Like during COVID, he's like, I ain't getting COVID. He didn't get COVID.
Damn, you think it's the
Because he
alkaline
stayed
water?
alkalized.
Hey, man. Hey,
realize, alkalized.
real shit, bro. Hey, there's some truth to it, man. Shout out Big OC, man. Big OC.
I feel like we didn't let you talk about the come up and Chino Hills and all that. Like, what's some of the things that got you started making music?
I mean, so I've been making music for like a better half of my life. I mean,
Does it run in the family?
yes, it sort of does. Like my pops was a DJ in like like the 70s, early 80s. He was actually part of the same like DJ crew as Dr. Dre. World
Oh, like back when he was doing like disco type
yeah,
shit?
that type shit. Yeah.
Damn.
So my dad was like mad into R&B and stuff. So I always grew up with like hella vinyl records in my garage. Like, so I was blessed with like, just endless great vinyl. And I was just intrigued, bro. And I think that's really where it started. And then I got a god brother of mine. So he moved to the area when he was about in 6th grade. I was 3rd, and he was on Fruity Loops. He was already on
Damn.
Fruity Loops. Just super musically inclined. And it just from watching him, make beats and kind of just having that natural like urge just to put flows together. Like I just been making music for as long as I can fucking remember, bro.
Damn, that's cool. I feel like FL is a good one to get into at a young age.
Yeah.
Because it's so like user friendly.
It's funny how and I like that you called it FL, and I like that you called it Fruity Loops because it is arguably one of when you compare how good the software is to how dumb its name is, and how often it's used. Like a lot of producers be fucking with FL.
We're on FL right now.
Oh.
And you know what? I think it was a concerted decision on Image Line's part to be like, let's get rid of the fruity part.
Yeah,
Let's
I think
let's
so.
maybe let's maybe
so.
get people to start saying FL now, so people maybe don't think we're making software for little kids or something.
Something like that,
It's like some breakfast cereal
yeah,
software.
because even the logo is like looks like
It's a mango, isn't it, or
some shit.
it's
yeah.
some kind of fruit?
Yo.
I need a mango for my FL studio. What you know? Yeah, I'm about to go ham on the beat, bro. That I just made with the gross beat plugin. Yo, it's so great.
Yeah, you know me, mango or a guava. I'm be using FL out in Ensenada. Fucking eating empanadas, feeling great, eating frittadas.
Damn, grapes, strawberries, and all of that.
Whoa.
If I'm making a beat, it's nutritious. Damn, I like that shit. Damn, Fruity Loops, little bitch.
High fructose, yo, you know those beats go so hard, it's oh so sweet. The Fruity Loops, yeah, in my breakfast cereal, dude, you know that I need to eat it slow.
Yeah, I always get my fruits and veggies. Yo, hanging with a bitch, her name is Betty. Not Betty Boop. Yeah, I'm about to fucking poop on Fruity Loops.
Yo.
I just realized I have the wrong. Hold on, let me find the right. Check.
That beat was hard.
Check.
Okay, you want me to shout out who did that beat? Let's do that.
Yeah, if you want to.
I have to transition into that somehow.
Sorry, guys.
But while Alex over here fixes
Check,
the
check.
audio situation, Vampire by
Check.
Johnny Slash.
Johnny
and I
Slash.
think that was,
Check.
is that beat?
Check.
We freestyled 3 times?
I think so.
That was Daylight by Lethal Needle, I think.
Okay.
It's one of those.
Both of them boys, man. Shout out, y'all some solid producers. Man.
We're on some boom bap kind of shit around here. I do like boom bap style stuff. Every now and then I get some like J. Cole Currency type shit, and then those are kind of my two. It's either boom bap or Currency, Isaiah Rashad, J. Cole, Wiz Khalifa type beat.
Always a jazz element type shit.
Yeah,
It's definitely, yeah, I guess there's like a level of old school involved in there. I'm not hearing a hum, am I? Or am I just going crazy?
it's just the AC.
Okay,
I don't
okay,
think the
okay.
mic's actually.
All right. Sorry, guys.
But yeah, man, I peeped y'all got Doom in here. Whenever I step in here, step in a place and they showing love to Doom, I know I'm in good hands.
Oh yeah, we're diehards.
Yeah, he's got the show him the
fucking
tat.
Doom blaster right here.
And that's some beautiful artwork, man. They did that, bro. That's hard.
that shout out my boy Big Jims Inc.
Big Gems, he did that.
That was
Yeah.
straight up tragic when we got the news that Doom was gone. If
Yeah.
you recall, it was New Year's Eve. Everyone's partying.
that's
Yeah.
sick.
And then their family was like, let's just go ahead and ruin everyone's evening that cares.
Because he had already passed.
Yeah,
No,
he had been dead for 2 months at
Yeah.
that point.
And I'm like, I remember that. I was like, why
Yeah.
y'all drop this on us now, bro? Like,
Pick a more appropriate date. Like, oh, yeah, let's just do it on Christmas morning. How about that?
That was nuts. You're right.
Ridiculous.
They
It was-
wild out.
It was super fucked up, and also like at that point, that had been a rough year.
Yeah.
Like it was, I think it was 2020 or 2021.
It was, yeah, that was the pandemic year for
Yeah,
sure.
dude, they wild out. with
No,
that.
so it was a rough year already, and it was like another big L to take. But at least, whatever.
I wonder how many people got MF Doom tattoos after that. I bet the MF Doom,
Oh,
because
man.
people were already getting them before he died.
No,
like
I know.
crazy.
Yeah, I tried.
They
to
were
get
getting
it.
them like he had died because
I got-
he's so legendary.
Yeah.
And then I bet and I'm not saying that to shit
No,
on.
no, you're good.
Because I wanted to get one too. I don't even have any tattoos. I was over there drawing out designs and stuff. I was
feel
like,
it.
I
It's-
gotta get myself
It's
a
one
Doom
of those.
tattoo.
It's one of those things. Like I feel you. Like, cause I'm the same. I don't have no tattoos. And I was just telling somebody the other day. I was like, if I did get a tattoo, it would probably be something along those lines. Something like maybe a logo of like a hard ass record label that I fuck with, like Star Trek or some
Get
shit.
something cool. I was just super lucky because the artist Big Jims had a cancellation. Like somebody canceled, and I was like, "Yo, let's do this Doom piece while it's still like a thing," because he's got a big following. Like when he posts a fucking piece on his Instagram, it gets like a bunch of traction. And it was just like he had just died. It was a big thing. And going to that studio to get tatted is actually a fucking experience because there's a bunch of dope ass artists there. Like the whole energy is sick. And like the whole time you're there, you feel a part of something. So every time I go there, I'm like, man, shit is tight.
That's out here.
It's in Cerritos.
Okay.
But
I feel like that's probably a big draw of even getting a tattoo. If you like the environment itself, it's kind of just fun to go there and hang out with cool people who
Yeah,
do their thing.
and they're all like super positive, independent artists that literally own their own business basically. And you pull up and there's just like 5 tattoo artists that have a fucking 100K followers on Instagram. All
However, I
tattooing.
will say that the whole apprenticeship thing is predatory and weird.
That's actually something that I've talked about a lot recently.
How's that work?
Well, it's just the way that tattooing works in general is that you get into an apprenticeship and with the promise of having this very lucrative career in the future. So it's like, yo, I'm going to teach you
It's like
everything.
an internship and whatnot.
Yeah, I'm going to teach you everything that I know. And, 2-3 years from now, you're going to be making thousands of dollars a week.
Right.
So this is going to be worth it. But in the meantime, I need you to cook and sweep. And I need you to go pick up my dry cleaning. And, I'm going to be gleaming the future potential that you could be beaming. Woo.
Yeah, you're not going to have any money in your bank account
Not for a
if
while.
you're working for me. No, definitely not right now. But maybe in like 2 or 3 if you keep the upkeep going and, you don't make me hate you.
So it's on something like work hard as fuck, like draw that shit and then sweep that up. But at the end of the day, it's ramen noodle. And at the end of the day, you hungry as fuck.
Yeah,
like,
so it tends to attract youngins 10 or 20 or 21 because they got nothing going on. If you a grown-ass man with a fam when you got bills to pay, then that's probably not your bag.
Yeah, you probably can't get the apprenticeship
No.
when you like 36. That would be not that quick to get that career and shit.
Then again, it's more lucrative than fucking starting a podcast.
Yes, I guess.
not all the time, man. This one's about to pop. We about to get the big deal.
I agree with you, yeah, for
1,000%. But I don't know. to also, because it's basically a job, and then you have to go work another job that actually pays you, which, man, that is, you're basically, you're working, and then the rest of your life is at this tattoo shop, and then you sleep.
Well, you have to look at it. It depends on the way that you look at it. Like, if you were getting trained by an artist that really is someone who's going to set you up, that you trust,
that's a good point.
that has, like, credibility, and they have their own thing going already. Like, if you have an artist that has so many customers that they have a 6-month wait line, and basically they tell you, hey, after you're done with these 2 years, you're just going to basically start taking clients of mine.
It's kind of like the beginning of Kill Bill 2. And then once you're done with the apprenticeship, you can just poison his fish heads, and then you get the tattoo shop.
That's it.
That bangs.
I don't know. The customers might not like that you killed this artist that they love.
But they don't know that.
Oh, you just say that he got cancer or something. Yeah. No, but then if you like look at it as an investment and you say, all right, I'm going to spend these 2 years learning, and you take out a fucking loan or something, or you go move in with your moms, and for 2 years you're committed to doing this thing, then it could really work out. And it has a significant, like, you're not going to leave those 2 years without a major skill. Like, you're literally going to know how to do this thing. It's just weird to me that there isn't a tattoo trade school. Like, it should be looked at.
Not? Is there legitimately
I'm pretty sure there is, but it's not the common path
Yeah.
to, like, traditional tattooing career. And because of that, there is a lot of, like, abuse that occurs in the tattooing industry.
Makes sense.
I'm not saying that the people that I go to or that I love do that, but as a result of the model,
because it's kind of an outlaw industry.
Exactly.
It's not as regulated as it could be. Not saying it should be, but because of that lack of regulation, they can get away with a lot more shit. Is that what you're saying? They can get away with unpaid slave labor.
Yeah.
In some situations, the line between apprenticeship and, like, abuse is very blurred, and there's a big responsibility on the person kind of taking the lead with that. And I think a lot of tattoo artists know this, and that's why. But it's funny because the people that it attracts are youngins who are more oblivious. Like, who can just not make money and work 6 days a week?
I would need to be living with my parents at the time.
Which would mean that most likely you're 20, 21, you're in that age range where you're more likely to be taken advantage of financially.
100, yeah.
So it's the kind of model that literally is set up.
But you do agree that at its basic core, it is taking advantage of people.
I don't think it always is.
It sounds like it's like what you make of it. You feel me? Like, you could be taking advantage of me if I'm an apprentice or whatever. But if I'm over here learning game from the person I'm under, or meeting people in the shop, whoop-de-whoop, at the end of the day, I'm gonna walk away from abuse.
There's a part of it that is almost like with your time, you're paying for an education, basically.
Exactly.
Which I could see that being a thing. But they should let you take out loans from the Department of Education for that, maybe.
No bullshit.
Well, no, you could probably take out a personal loan, like, or something like that. But if your credit shit, probably
a
not.
Payday loan, you get a 100% interest rate.
Yeah, I don't know, but I think it just depends on trust the artist. If somebody's listening to this and they're thinking about becoming an apprentice at a tattoo shop, vet the artist.
Yeah, you better.
They
better be someone that you really trust. Otherwise, you don't know who's taking advantage of you.
Because my boy, Big Jim's, shout out again. He had an apprentice who tatted me, and she's now, like, full-fledged doing the thing at the same studio as him with her own clientele. Yo, hard work pays off. I ain't taking Zoloft, cause I don't got insurance. I can't afford to fucking take care of my house.
I can't afford to take Zoloft, and I can't afford to get these tattoos off. Tattoo removal is an expensive procedure, and I have nothing to spare.
I ain't got no fucking tattoo.
No.
Some people think that I'm a whack dude, cause I ain't got shit on my arm. But keep talking shit, I'll sock you out.
Damn. Yo, I don't think it's whack to not have tattoos on your arm and back.
Okay.
But I think it's kind of cool if you do. It's just expensive, my dude.
Nothing wrong with tattoos, nothing with them either. We're all just beautiful people in the ether of the earth, and we're over here existing, and we don't come last or first. We listen.
Hey, that was mad positive.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? This is a family show.
Every now and then I put a emotional ass beat in there so that we can get real with it.
Just made a banger in like 2 seconds.
Fuck, dude. Well, what's the process? Do you have producers that you're working with, or is it mostly just you?
Yeah, it's really just me. I don't really work with too many other people unless I'm like really close to you. Like my god brother who I mentioned.
Oh, yeah.
Like I work with him closely. Matter of fact, shout out to BeatNet. He just pinned a record and co-produced a record for Justin Timberlake, Nelly Furtado, and Timbaland. Going up. So
Nelly Furtado and Timbaland and Justin Timberlake that's a classic combination.
It's a crazy one.
I didn't realize that Nelly Furtado was still getting that Timbaland clout.
Yeah,
she isn't
man.
like. I feel like she's kind of isn't she like starring in like Lifetime movies now and
I don't
shit?
know what she got. She did kind of take a turn because I knew she was like married actually to one of the dudes from Odd Future. I think that's the right
for real?
Yeah, Left Brain.
Oh,
I don't know.
I mean, I think it was the other dude though.
Damo.
No, not Left Brain. Like Left Brain and somebody
She's
was in
like
a group.
so much older than them, so
I know.
that's
Hey,
kind of crazy.
Hey, but she got it. She's still out there.
I gotta look it up. I gotta
Nelly
look it up.
Furtado can get it.
Yeah.
And
absolutely.
When I was a kid, I used to think that it was Nelly Furtado, not Furtado. But a frittata's a food, right? No, nobody gets that.
Sorry, I'm
not hip.
distracted. I'm looking up Nelly Furtado, right?
No, I think Nelly Furtado and Justin Timberlake with Timbaland recently is like a comeback of a thing that happened before because they already had.
Yeah, they have like couple bangers.
Yeah, exactly. So they're just bringing back the back the group.
And my boy kind of I guess pitched a demo to Timbaland, or I don't know how it happened, but it's up right now.
Damn,
it's
dude.
up. Yeah, so
That's a big win. Timbaland, we've talked about this on this podcast.
He is my favorite producer of all time.
oh word.
Yeah.
Straight up because
He's
of
not-
like how unique he is. Like he'll just make the craziest beat that you would have never thought of.
Yeah.
And he's not like your usual, like a lot of the producers nowadays, it's a lot of trap beats. And Timbaland's the dude who's got like crazy range.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, Promiscuous Girl is such a good song. And apart from his work with Nelly Furtado, like fucking Sexy Back might be one of the best beats ever made of all time.
For sure.
And like
sure.
fucking 4 minutes. He's got so many bangers.
Yeah,
I mean, for me, Justified, one of my favorite albums ever, Justin Timberlake, and that when you look at the production, because I'm like, a geek with this music shit. I'm dude that would bust open the credits before I even pop the CD in.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
that's
trying to
actually
see.
that's what was cool about CDs.
Yeah, for sure.
Is that you could actually engage in this like process of like reading all of this shit.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Well, CDs still exist.
Well, no, but like most
one's
people
buying
don't.
them.
Nobody buys
No,
CDs.
yeah, I would
now,
never buy a CD.
It kind of killed the streaming. Killed cover art.
What's
Like,
funny is I would
bro.
sooner buy a vinyl record than a CD, which is funny because that's like a whole comeback that vinyl has come
Cycle.
through on, where
Yeah.
no one really wants these whack ass CDs anymore. They want
Facts.
that. If I'm gonna have to take up storage somewhere, I want the real thing. I want that plastic.
Yeah, for sure. And it's also like aesthetically pleasing, like fools like showing off records and shit.
Yeah.
Right, like I'm not gonna put a CD on the wall.
You're not.
That would look terrible.
Yeah, exactly. Like the record has the value in the cover art, which is what I'm saying. Like the fact that everything is digital now kind of takes away from the value of
Hell
cover
yeah.
art.
I think America's
yeah.
also sick of CD-ROMs too, because like we got CD-ROMs, everyone's like, "Yo, CD-ROMs, this is cool, a new way to carry storage." And then all of a sudden, boom! Every week we get a new copy of AOL in our mailbox, and it's like, what? No matter. And then okay, what about this? What about GameCube? Remember they had little tiny CD-ROMs.
Oh, I remember. Yeah.
You couldn't even play a DVD in that thing.
Yeah, that was dumb.
Yeah, the GameCube was weird. Well, what's funny is that the CD also is more outdated than the vinyl because, like, you used to have CD players in the cars. Now the new cars don't even have CD players, so you can't even do that. And then if you're at home, I feel like you're more likely to have a record player than you are to have a CD player at this point.
For sure.
Like the record player is still viewed as like this classic way of consuming music, whereas CD is just like, well, if I'm going to use a CD, I might as well just use a fucking phone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
100%.
it feels way cooler to put a record on as opposed to putting the CD in the slot. How it feels doesn't feel a lot much better than putting it on the record player. Yo, you know me, I'm listening to Slayer.
I ain't give a fuck about a CD slot.
Never.
Fuck a thought, yeah, I'm smoking on the pot. I'm about to rip this beat until my brain rot. And yeah, you know I'm about to fucking rock.
Fuck a CD, I'd rather rock a cassette. Shout out my mama, her name is Lynette.
Ooh.
And I step everywhere from the burbs to the jacks, but I'm never ever playing CDs, bruh.
Nah, CDs, yo, get behind me. I don't need these, yo. They always grimy, always scratched up. I gotta run them through the machine that cleans them up, and I don't wanna do that thing.
Yeah, fuck a CD. Yo, better motherfucker see me coming around the corner eating seaweed. Yo, straight out the package. Yo, I never lacking. What?
A little seaweed snack action.
Hey.
I like that, honestly.
Yo, shout out Lynette, dude.
Yeah,
What's
shout
up?
Shout out moms.
Yo, dude, that's so funny to me when people shout out their mom. It's hilarious.
Yeah, it was an easy rhyme.
Damn, I didn't.
No, it's just, well, it's funny because we didn't know her name. And you were like, oh, this rhymes with my mom's name.
Facts. That was a banger to nobody except me.
Nah, dude, that's fucking money, dude.
Yeah.
I would have just made that up for my. I'd be like, I would have called my mom Lynette.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't have been her real name, as just to make it rhyme.
Yeah,
Oh, that's true. That's
I
true.
can't do that shit. Everything's real on this side, bro. Everything's real.
No, I think that's you're like Nipsey, dude. You're authentic.
Yeah, bro. I can't say no fake shit, bro.
What's some of the artists that you bumped growing up, and what are you bumping now?
So yeah, that's kind of what I was gonna get into, like talking about CDs, because I remember that experience of going into the CD store and like listening to the shit in headphones and like Tower Records and shit. Like I remember that experience. I remember spending some of my first, you know, what allowance money or whatever, to buy singles.
Yeah.
So I feel like some of the first music that I got into, like by myself, was strictly off of the art, the album art.
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
was listening to dumb shit. A lot of times I would like try to pick up something. I'd be like, oh, yo, this dude looks like me. So I'm like, Lil Sammy. I remember Sammy was one of, I don't know if y'all remember Sammy.
Lil Sammy.
I don't know if it was Lil Sammy, but he was it's Sammy. And I like the way you look at me. It's some corny shit.
It sounds like a hit though.
It was a slap. It was
Okay.
a slap, but it's like I don't walk around being like, "Yo, my first record was Sammy." Bro.
Yeah, so
Like,
you don't shout out. Yeah, it's
This
funny.
dude?
he old now. That's cool, Sammy. But he was a
damn.
little boy like me, so I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
"Oh, okay." Like I'm about to check this record out. So that's how I would make my decisions. You know, I was young. I didn't have no older siblings to get me hip to shit. So I was really like buying random CDs based off the art.
Based on the
Was
cover.
he was he a child?
He was a child.
Oh, damn.
We were kids. I was buying CDs.
Sammy was the same age as you.
Okay, I didn't realize he was a child singer. That's
It probably had
hilarious.
more to do with the fact that he was your age than
He's
the
my
cover.
age. I'm
maybe.
like, bro, look like me, man. I'm about to get. If he could do it, I could do it too. Let me see
No,
what he
yeah.
on, type shit.
Yo, thank God he didn't go the Aaron Carter route. That would have been bad.
Rough. What about Lil Bow Wow? Is Lil Bow Wow doing okay?
Lil Bow Wow's fine,
He the
yeah.
man. He a legend, man.
Grown Bow Wow.
He recently was like, I seen him in the news. He was basically saying some shit like, yeah, like I'm jealous of all y'all that got to go to prom and like do all the regular stuff.
Oh, because he sped up the process by getting all popular and shit.
He was famous since he was a since he was a kid, so he really never got to do regular shit.
Yeah, that shit's fucked up. I actually just watched the documentary that's on Netflix right now that you guys can go watch. It's Harley and Alexandra or something like that. It's an Australian documentary about the Australian figure skating team that went to like the Olympics, and they had to bring this girl from Russia to fucking skate with this dude, and she was 16 when she was competing. Wow. And she had been skating since she was like 4. And in Russia, if you like pass a certain level of like skating qualifications at a young age, they put you in this program where you're like, or your life is ice skating now. Mm-hmm. And this girl at 16 went to the Olympics and had a bunch of fucking issues like psychologically because of like the stress of, just imagine if like when you're fucking 4, they're like, you're going to be a rapper and that's all we're doing. And every day you wake up and you're just making beats, writing, fucking doing push-ups. And
You don't get to eat unless you've made like
yeah,
5 beats. By
yeah,
lunch or
like they
something.
literally straight up takes the joy out of like if you, even if you love figure skating, like making it a job ruins it. And I feel for Lil Bow Wow for the same reason. It's
Yeah, I
like,
feel
all
you.
right,
Yeah.
like I would want to, you kind of want to earn your fame and success. You don't want to be like, all right, I'm fucking 6 and this is it. This is what I'm doing now for good.
It's also like I'm looking at his filmography here.
He has some
And-
bangers. He's an actor, bro.
I mean, we got Like Mike.
Oh yeah,
That's a classic, bro.
Like Mike, technically a classic, I guess. Yo, if you into the basketball movies, and y'all, he was in Roll Bounce, where you roller skating all around.
yo, I've been roller skating, getting baked with my friends.
Okay.
Yeah, Clay Aiken.
Okay.
Shit, I don't know what I'm fucking spaking.
Yo, let's not forget he was in Lottery Ticket,
Ooh.
and that shit was kind of banging. Damn, I think he was also in like one of the Medeas, but that's some shit I probably wouldn't see.
You know what? Yeah, Medea's Big Happy Family. That was it. Yo, but honestly, I think that my favorite movie that he was in was Fast and Furious, Tokyo Drift, the 2, the sequel, Us. No, wait, that was 3.
Shout out Tokyo Drift. Yo, that shit is a hit. Technically it wasn't, but I still loved it.
Nah, that's the best one.
It's the best one. Last
Yeah.
one I seen.
Tokyo Drift is easily out of all of them. Here's the thing. It stands alone. I think that the series overall is better than Tokyo Drift. But if we're just standalone Fast and Furious movie, I'm going
agree.
Tokyo Drift for
I agree.
sure.
I just any Fast and Furious that doesn't have Paul Walker in it, I'm like,
Yes, as far as the
Fuck
main
it.
series
Yeah.
is concerned,
Yeah.
but this was kind of like a weird little one-off that they did.
Yeah.
It technically is a part of the series.
no,
but
they were literally like, let's make some money in the Asian markets real quick,
Well,
and then we'll bring
hard,
it back to the U.S.
right.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Vin Diesel was at the end of Tokyo Drift, so it's in the same universe. It's in the same timeline.
And also, there's a gap, there's a loophole or something wrong with it because I forget what it was, but like Han.
No, it's weird because it's the third movie in the series, but it's supposed to take place after the 5th or 6th movie.
Oh,
And
deadass?
yeah,
I did not know.
Yeah,
that.
because
Han dies
and
in
then,
this
and then
movie,
something with
but he's
Statham.
alive in.
Yeah, it's something like Statham and Han are fighting in the 5th one or something like
Yeah.
that. There's something where it doesn't fit.
That's funny.
immediately.
It's incredibly convoluted. Yeah,
That's funny as shit.
Bro, that Fast 10 is on Peacock.
yeah, but
Like we can't even. Can we not watch it ironically?
I haven't even seen Fast 9. I haven't. After Paul Walker died, I checked out.
Bruh. After Tokyo Drift, last shit I seen, bro.
I mean, the ones with
I ain't gonna
the
hold you.
the Paul, the ones with all the whole crew are pretty fun. Like
No,
I
yeah.
think like maybe the 6th one is the last serviceable
Yeah,
one.
and then Wiz
that was the
Khalifa-
one that he died during.
And then Wiz Khalifa made the song.
bro, I
yeah.
went crazy with that song.
yeah, that's a good song.
Bro, that song is so fucking sad.
It's sad as shit. That shit was on the radio every fucking time I look up.
Well, it's just post-mortem music. It just feels weird. There's this other
You
song.
think Vin Diesel like just collapses in tears every time that song comes on?
he just
It
starts,
should have been me.
starts repeating the word family over and over again. No, the other song that post-mortem bums me out is Higher with DJ Khaled and John Legend and Nipsey Hussle.
Is it about
yeah, yeah.
someone?
No, it's
No,
just
it's
like
just
it's
he's
well,
on
it's
it.
that's the last song that Nipsey was on, and they dropped it after he died
Which is also frustrating. It's like, I don't want Nip last song.
to be with DJ Khaled.
Bro.
But still, like here's the thing: the song is corny as fuck,
Yeah, that's what I'm
obviously.
saying, like-
But Nip comes in hard, dude.
Yeah.
He's like fucking. Oh my god! When there's the switch up in the beat is like emptied out the clip. It was broad day.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, only Nip could do that. Hop on some, because like Khaled does that to me. He will pick the most corniest factory made sounding beat
Yeah.
and get Jay-Z on it.
Yeah, no, I was just telling my sister this before the show because we were watching that clip of DJ Khaled being like, "God did," you know, he's talking to the dude from Complex, being like, "They don't believe in us."
He's funny as shit.
Yeah, it's just like the most absurd clip because it doesn't make. He's basically like Kanye, but instead of saying controversial shit, he says straight up the dumbest shit ever. But it's super like confident and self-centered that it ends up being funny.
Fire. Yeah.
And then he'll just randomly make bangers with Drake.
Yeah.
Or like it's just you're right though. It's a factory made hip hop thing, but
It obviously works though. You know, some people just have a formula, and I think he just has a formula. It works, and why the fuck back away from it? You know, that's his
no,
thing.
yeah, and it's also not. I wouldn't consider it like. I wouldn't list DJ Khaled as my favorite artist. Nobody would list DJ Khaled as their favorite artist.
I hope not.
And also, it's weird that he never makes an album where he doesn't have 37 features.
Oh yeah.
Like, why isn't there like just exclusive Khaled Drake, Khaled Jay-Z, Khaled Rick Ross? Like, it's always like Khaled and then 38 artists that are charting right now.
Well, I think that's a reflection of just where the music industry is now. You see, it's like
I don't think anyone wants to make more than one song in a row with DJ Khaled. They got to give it like a year in between.
Right, but wouldn't it, like, I would probably listen to an album if it was just DJ Khaled and Drake.
Oh, for sure.
And then Khaled is saying stupid shit the whole time.
But they're not gonna do that.
Right, but that
I
shit
probably wouldn't listen to that album.
that would, so many people would listen to that album. That would be,
they check it out.
I would listen to that album because both of those dudes, whenever they make a song together, it's kind of funny and then it slaps. It's like, what are the songs? Grease? That's what,
I got chills all through my body. It's multiplying and I lose all control. Yo, Grease, the musical is my favorite. What you know? Yo, Bad Sandy, she's about to let it blow. Oh,
I got grease on my whip. Yeah, I'm feeling sick. Over every fucking beat, I kill and spit. Oh, yeah, disrespect the shit. Using FL like I'm fucking straight from hell.
Damn, Grease was whack as shit. Cause low key, I ain't even see no blacks up in that bitch.
No, that's right.
Damn, low key, I'd be afraid to be in that bitch. Goddamn, John Travolta, get the fuck away.
low key Grease would have been better if it was a little more Afrocentric. Yo, imagine them rapping over there with the shows. Yo, Bad Sandy would be twice as bad. Yo,
God.
you know that would be super rad.
Sandy would go crazy. Matter of fact, we should work on the black reboot of Grease, y'all.
Yeah, no, that'd be
I think
sick.
this is the three that
Couldn't
make
be
it happen.
worse than the Black Wizard of Oz.
Oh, yeah.
No, that shit slap.
Okay,
That shit
never mind. It's
classic.
good.
Hey,
Never mind.
hey, yeah,
I take that back.
Let's not do that. Let's not do that to the Wiz, man. The Wiz like that, bro.
Damn, dude. The black grease would be fucking sick.
Yeah, man.
Now I'm trying to. What would the car be? Let's be real here.
It's a Cadillac.
Okay,
bro.
okay.
It's a Cadillac. No, no doubt.
Grease Lightning's a Cadillac. That's nice.
Who plays John Travolta? Mike Epps.
Nah.
It's got to be like a hot guy.
Yeah,
you know what I
smooth
mean?
boy, like,
Okay, Michael B. Jordan.
I could see that.
Maybe.
I could see that.
Maybe I'm thinking more of a like, but John Travolta got like more of like a more mature, young, sexy swag. I'm thinking more like Idris Elba. Like I'm thinking
A young.
Idris.
We need a young Idris
young
Elba.
Idris. A
Yeah,
young
yeah.
Idris. A young
We
Idris.
don't have that, do we? Who's the young Idris Elba? now?
The dude from Snowfall. Dancing.
Okay.
Idris.
Man, Snowfall's been recommended to me so many times.
check it out, bro.
I need to check that out.
It's amazing. I like Snowfall because I like all these shows that are highlighting Los Angeles throughout history. So more recently, Winning Time for me has me in a chokehold. This is the best.
Bro, didn't they
Apparently
cancel
it's
that?
canceled.
Fuck HBO, bro.
Why'd it get canceled?
Well, not enough viewers. And just a small, fun little tidbit. The fucking writing duo that has been killing it for the last 20 years, Adam McKay and Will Ferrell, fell out over that show.
Oh, wow.
Because Will Ferrell was supposed to be cast as like one of the main coach dudes, the guy who John C. Reilly plays in the show.
No way.
Will Ferrell was supposed to get that role, and they recast it as John C. Reilly without telling Will, and Will was pissed, and he was like, "Yo, me and Adam McKay are
Straight up
done."
broke up with his homie.
They
and was
wrote-
like, we're not cool.
That's crazy,
They
bro.
wrote the other guys together.
Talladega
they
Nights.
wrote Anchorman. They wrote
Bro.
Talladega Nights. They wrote all these banger ass movies, and now it's like, sorry, this apparently subpar Lakers TV show is going to be what cancels our
You just call a
friendship.
show that this fool loves so hard.
I mean, it got canceled. I've never seen it. I'm just saying. I said apparently. Okay.
I like to think that it was more so like behind the scenes shit. Like I just look at certain things. Like when second season came out, I didn't see no promotion for that shit.
Yeah.
Whereas when first season came out, it was like everywhere.
Yeah,
the Lakers shows
they were
coming
really
out.
pushing it.
So I just think that it has to be some internal shit happening. Like obviously,
You think that people are not as into sports anymore?
No, I think sports are
think
alive
sports
and
are
well. That's like the
huge.
main fucking
Yeah.
thing.
I
I
in
feel
the
like
planet.
everyone's really into MMA, but
No,
like,
I think they're into the big fights, but I don't think people are like into MMA like for real.
you think
like,
people are showing up to see an inspiring football movie at the movie theaters these days?
I would fucking go watch that shit. Come on, bro.
What's the last inspiring sports movie you saw that was recently released?
none, bro.
No. Hang on. Let me fucking think.
You see that Ben Affleck alcoholic basketball movie?
Bro, I would not.
No,
it sounds
no.
It sounds awful. Right?
I watched the Adam Sandler Goes to Recruit.
That was hard.
There we go.
That was a good movie.
He goes to.
Rise?
I think it's called Hustle.
Hustle. I don't know.
He goes and recruits a Spanish basketball player from
That shit
Barcelona
was
and
hard.
brings him to the NBA.
That movie was hard.
Okay,
They had
boom.
real NBA players. That was hard. Like
And-
Mike. No, I'm just-
And
Fair
Adam
enough.
Sandler loves basketball.
Yeah.
He's like viral for like randomly playing basketball in the Bronx or whatever
Yeah.
with random dudes.
super relevant.
What about?
Fair enough. I would also. That's Adam Sandler loves basketball. It's a very passionate project for him. I wonder if that also contributes to it being more successful than your
Oh, for
typical
sure.
run-of-the-mill inspirational
100%.
sports movie.
I think the inspirational sports movies are often like based on a true story. Like it really can't be a made-up sports movie. Like it has to be about like a team overcoming. What about fucking? I don't still watch this, but like Ted Lasso was super popular
that's a good
because
one.
it's like a pretty heartwarming
that's a good one.
sports show.
it was, but the general consensus I'm seeing now is fuck Ted Lasso. That
It's
show
corny.
sucks.
I think it's corny, and like some of the characters are dumb.
It does its job.
Yeah. It was okay for a second. What about you? Said you like shows that rep LA. Have you seen Insecure?
Oh, I love Insecure.
Bro.
I love Insecure.
Bro, here's the thing.
Issa Rae's amazing.
Yeah, Issa Rae's obviously the shit, and she's like, she was just in the Barbie movie. She's popping off. She's super popular now. But Insecure is like it's female protagonists. It's a lot of like female centered like talk tracks and things that women go through. So when I first started watching it, I was like, oh, I might not be able to relate with this. This might be like, yo. And all of a sudden, I'm like, this is my cousin, yo, walking through Inglewood, fucking stunting, yo, feeling like, man, this girl got something. I'm about to be Uber driving like I'm nothing.
Can't relate to these women's issues. Yo, I'm crying. Yeah, I need a tissue.
Ooh.
This show. Issa Rae, don't you know? She got a good body that she really like to show.
Period. I ain't never got my period, so I can't relate to this silly shit. No, I'm just kidding. Nah, that's wild and shit.
Yo, wow, this is wild. I've been watching Issa for a while. Yo, I've been saying crazy things because I've been watching Insecure and I've been feeling things. Ooh, connecting with my feminine side. Yeah, you know, after this, I might just have to slide.
I watch Insecure, then I turn the channel to Sex in the City. Yeah, you know me, I feel pretty. I'm getting in touch with my femininity. And that's just how it is, yo. It's not shitty.
That was fire.
I think it was also that the show, first off, it's all the LA stuff that
Yeah.
you're like, oh, wow, this is straight up.
Like real LA.
Yeah, like they're filming this on fucking Century or whatever. And then also, there's a lot of like midlife crisis type shit that you can
relatable.
relate to. Yeah, where you're like, oh, she's struggling and gets out of some job. Whatever. If you haven't seen Insecure and you don't know what I'm talking about, maybe go watch the first couple episodes. I got tricked into watching it. My girl's homie, who's a female, was staying over for Thanksgiving, was like, oh, you should watch this show. Then I was like, I don't watch shows women recommend to me on some fucking misogynist shit. Yeah. And then she puts it on, and by episode 3, I'm like, oh, she's about to fuck this guy or whatever. Yeah, I got sucked in immediately. So
Hey, shout out to that. Shout out to
David will often watch shows women recommend.
No,
he got so into New Girl one time that
a season. I watched New Girl for a season.
You watched
bad.
that whole show, bro. I
No.
was coming out and you were glued to that TV.
He's right. It's
not bad.
We were all stuck here during COVID, and then our roommate's girlfriend and another friend were here, and they started watching New Girl. I was like, I'll get into this. And Zoe Deschanel's funny.
Yeah,
and there's another male character who's really funny as well.
Yeah.
Throughout the first season, I laughed a lot, and then the moment the second season started, it got super hack and weird, and you know how like when the same show starts getting written by other people or whatever, and it loses that kind of factor that it had.
Like, I wonder if like the first season's writers got scalped by someone else. They're like,
Probably,
yo, we want to take
does.
those writers for our
They're
show.
killing it right now.
Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah.
it was so obvious. The moment the second season started, I was like, oh, this isn't funny anymore.
Yeah.
This used to be super funny, and now it's dumb.
Yeah, that's like how Rick and Morty went for me. I kind of was really into that first season, even the second season a little, and then just gradually I was just like, man, this is kind of ass. This is kind of ace.
No, yeah. I also didn't used to be able to do that when I was younger. I'd be like, oh, same characters, same show, still good.
Oh yeah, they had you.
And then I got to a certain point in my life where I was like,
paying attention.
I started noticing shit.
Yeah, it's a weird feeling when you rewatch a movie that you really loved as a kid,
and it's garbage.
It sucks at even like when you think it might not even be like a movie for children. Like it's a movie that you saw, maybe it was PG-13. You watched it as a kid, you're like, yeah, that movie was sick. You try and rewatch it, and it really doesn't hold up. It's disheartening. I had that moment with Hellboy a couple years ago. I tried to show David because I was like, "Yo, Guillermo del Toro's Hellboy.
You never
it's
seen
so
that shit?
great. It's a work of art." And then I put it on for David, and it's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, visually it's incredible, but like
it's not what it was.
Yeah, no, like the quips. It's very no. I wasn't feeling it like I was back in the day, and it was sad.
That is sad. That is sad when that happens, and then. Everyone's doing these motherfucking reboots too, and it's like, cause like I was just telling my girl, I was like, "Yo, let's go see this Ninja Turtle shit."
Oh
and
yeah,
I was geeked, cause I remember I had the VHS of the old shit of the real live Ninja Turtles, and it was dope. It was cool. The new one is dope too.
Well, I heard the art is really cool.
Yeah, it's like this new. They're doing this shit like Kid Cudi's last. He had a little cartoon that came out hard as fuck. It's kind of the Spider-Verse type animation.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a lower
like that
frame
shit.
rate, but more high quality art.
That shit hard.
It makes for a really interesting effect.
I watched the latest Spider-Man
Hey,
recently.
no spoilers, because I do want to see.
No.
it.
I just watched it at my crib, like straight up, like didn't even go to the theater or nothing, and was mind blown. I could have watched it on mute and would have been just like, I wish I was tripping sack. Like I would recommend anybody eat just a little bit of mushrooms and watch that because it's an incredible artistic visual experience.
It is. I did that for the first one. Definitely had a fun time watching the first Spider-Verse joint.
No, yeah, those are. There's a third one. Spoiler.
Apparently.
Sweet. I'm there for it.
What do you guys think of all these prison breaks that have been happening?
Like in real life?
Yo,
yeah, that fool that's in what state?
in
is
Philadelphia.
I'm not hip.
In Philadelphia, 2 weeks ago, this dude Danelo Cavalcante crab walked up the side of a hall.
It's low key impressive.
Maybe you could find the video of it. And he basically gets to the top of the prison and is able to just get over the edge of the wall or something. And it's amazing that they caught the crab walk on video.
And they can't catch him.
Because that just means that there was surveillance directly where this man was escaping.
Yeah, no bullshit.
And he still somehow escaped. Yeah. About to crab walk, what you think, what you talk. About to drink, about to cough. Yo, he just knocked his drink off. What a dumb dude, I bet his dick is soft.
Oh, there goes my Celsius. Ooh, I just made a fucking mess. What the hell, who cares? Y'all about to watch this dude escape from jail.
Watch it.
He fucking leaving. Damn, there must be a reason. I heard all kind of crazy shit in jail. He probably wasn't having fun. That shit probably wasn't swell.
Nah, yeah, especially for Danelo Cavalcante. No, I bet jail was not great. He's probably over there eating a hot plate, but it's not hot anymore, it's lukewarm, and hey.
Yo, live prison break. I bet this dude wanna get some cake. Cause I don't got that in prison. Yeah, I'm fucking living. Let me grab a paper towel real quick.
I'll be hearing crazy.
I found the video.
Oh, hell yeah.
But I'm not plugged into the audio.
Why didn't we plug into the audio?
Because
earlier?
I don't know where the audio cord is since we set up the new table.
Do we need the
shit.
audio to see?
Yeah,
my
we don't
man?
need the audio.
I think you'll probably see it.
Yeah. Get that. I think the shorts is probably fine.
They're
This prisoner Danelo Cavalcante
We can
was
hear it a
able
little
to
bit.
climb up onto the roof and
Look at this
that's how he
fool.
escaped along
I
with
used to
the
do
now.
that shit when I was a child for
Danelo
fun.
Cavalcante crab walking, putting his hands up against one part of the wall, his legs up against the other, and basically shinnying up that wall to the top of the roof. The prison warden
In
says
just
when he
complete
got up there is
full
still
view of
razor
the
wire
camera.
on top of that roof, and Cavalcante basically.
Damn, he fly as hell for that shit.
Yeah, I can only imagine.
fly as hell.
But I bring that up because since he escaped, there have been 2 more prison breaks.
Shit.
Definitely not as cool as his.
Yeah.
But last week, this dude was being held for medical. He was in a hospital being held for medical, and he had guards at the hospital, and he still managed to just waltz out the front door. And then this other guy, this one's even crazier. This dude escaped on a clerical error. This happened last week as well.
He's fly for that.
The lady who was in charge of making sure that the prisoners stay in prison was like, oh, this guy's supposed to be released today, and they just let him out even though he was not supposed to be released.
That's fly.
Damn, why? That's so weird how
That's fly.
this many people get to randomly experience freedom incorrectly.
And it all happened in September. That's so weird.
Hey man, they're advancing, bro. Prison culture, jail shit, bro. Every time I check in, or I'm not checking in, but I'm like on World Star or some shit. There's like some dude cooking like a 5-star meal in jail or some shit. Like they figuring it out. They fucking the prison guards, all that.
That is a thing.
You got any people in your life that are doing time?
Nah, not that.
Come on, man.
I got a buddy. I got a buddy right now. Free my mans, you feel me? But the system fucked up though, you feel me? Because I don't think nobody really, or a majority of the people that are incarcerated now really are in there for extensive time periods for some really kind of petty shit. You feel me?
No, yeah. Well, a lot of the weed stuff is fucked up, especially with like, imagine going to prison for selling weed and then you get out and like people are straight up just selling it legally. But I heard a bunch of people got pardoned.
Yeah. Yeah, they're working on it. I know out in, because, I spent a lot of time in D.C., and, I heard some people, getting out over there, actually, I have a family friend, actually, that spent years in jail over marijuana.
Damn.
Yeah, just got out during the pandemic, during COVID.
That's got to be the most fucking existential thing to ever experience. Be like, I did so much time over some shit that now society has evolved past.
Yeah, right.
And said, oh, this is cool now.
Especially in the late 2000s and whatnot. Like the current, technology only advances faster and faster as the years go by. Yeah. So what would be like the amount of technological advancements that would happen in a 20-year period back in the 90s or whatever are happening in like a 5-year period. Yeah. And you're coming out being like, what the hell is
what's a Tesla?
What is tap to pay?
No bullshit.
Yeah. Oh, you got to download an app to order food right now.
No bullshit, yeah.
This dude Kevin Mason was mistakenly released from prison September 13th because of faulty records review performed by inmate clerks at the Marion County Sheriff's Office. And apparently his girlfriend is in custody now because she helped him out after he escaped. But he didn't escape. They let him out.
Right. They fucked up.
They opened the door and were like, have a good one.
You should be able to stay out.
Hold on. Why is his girlfriend locked up?
Right?
Because she helped him.
Y'all let him out.
Right?
How she help?
Yeah, you're right. That's a good point.
Maybe we could. How long is this?
Free her.
No, they're embarrassed. They're embarrassed, so they're overcorrecting. They were like, one got out, well, we got two now.
No bullshit. No bullshit.
Oh, it's my Bluetooth.
Yeah, man. Fuck the system though, bro.
That one fool who escaped with the crab walk, that fool's been out for a minute too.
Oh, they didn't catch him?
No, they haven't caught him yet.
No, they caught him.
Oh, they caught him?
Danelo Cavalcante has
free
been caught.
Danelo Cavalcantes.
Wasn't he?
No, he's a murderer.
Yeah, he murdered somebody.
Hey, you don't know?
No, he's a murderer and he's like a refugee. Like he's a murderer. He murdered someone in like fucking Argentina and then moved over here to murder people over here. And we were like, nah, you're gonna get locked up, brah. You cannot do that stuff. Go back to your country. If you want to do that stuff, you can't do it in America. No, that's tough.
Nah, Dabio Kana Canta. I go back to Argentina. If you're gonna stab my brothers, please don't touch my mother.
Whole time, we don't know what he did. We don't even know if somebody got killed. So at the end of the day, free my fucking man. Cause I don't give a fucking damn.
Yo, Cavalcante, yo, he's on the run today. Yo, what you gonna do? Say hey if I see ya. Yo, I'ma look the other way because Cavalcante, yeah, he's getting away. Hey,
yeah, legalize murder. Yeah, I'm a herder. I got hella sheep, and I ain't never said a peep.
What if he murdered somebody for a good reason?
Right, like Hitler.
Okay.
He could have.
Hitler might still be alive.
No bullshit.
Yeah,
and he's alive in Argentina.
Right.
Bro.
That's where I heard they go.
Actually, I'm gonna look up. I don't think it was Argentina.
You know what Argentina means in German?
What?
Still alive.
Brazilian. He was Brazilian. So he might have known jiu-jitsu.
That reminds me of the Patriot movie show.
Low key though, that crab walk up the
That's some
that
jiu-jitsu
was
type
kind of
shit, yeah.
jiu-jitsu-esque,
It
right?
was. Y'all onto something.
Oh, and his name is Danilo. There's no yell at all. DAN.
You started that.
I know it was me, but I swear I was just going off of what the news was saying. But man, he was on the run for 13 days, which
Yeah.
I think is impressive.
When I remember that whole community, like the cops had to keep on being like, lock your doors, don't go out at night. Didn't he break into somebody's house?
Oh yeah, he stole a gun.
He's wilding.
So he was armed and dangerous for sure. And he had planned on using the gun to steal a car and drive down to Mexico or whatever, but he didn't get that far. Thank goodness.
Damn, imagine leaving your home country to then fucking be incarcerated here.
That's right.
And then have to like escape from the country where you
Mexico.
escaped to originally.
Well, here we have this just Dog the Bounty Hunter looking like absolute dog shit. And he's talking about the Kevin Mason who was accidentally released.
And must know something. It seems like she's the key here.
Look at how bad
Absolute.
Dog the Bounty Hunter looks in 2023. Isn't that rough?
He for real down bad.
Yeah.
I think he'd be fine if he didn't have the weird hair and the
No,
sunglasses.
he's trying to maintain the look.
Yeah.
No,
Which
dude.
I don't
Here's
know
the
if he
thing.
should.
Old dudes who don't embrace their oldness look even sadder for not letting go at a certain age.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you're an old dude, you got to act your age. If you keep on trying too hard, like there's going to come a point where Guy Fieri's going to be sad.
Well, no, but
if he doesn't stop wearing flame
this
shirts.
dude is also like spent most of his life in Hawaii, and white people in the sun, not the best combination.
Melanoma.
Honestly, I think that he's got like some leathery ass sun bullshit
You're
going
right.
on here.
You know, I think you were really good at coming up with like connecting the dots theories.
Talking about me?
Yeah.
Oh.
As I believe, I think it was you episode I was listening to. You were talking about how bald motherfuckers like they can only wear hats 2 times in a week.
Yeah, because otherwise people know that you're doing it to hide your baldness. You got to embrace
bro,
that shit.
That makes so much sense to me. This motherfucker.
It is one of the best things he's ever said. I agree.
No, I agree with you. I'm good at
That was
connecting the
pungent.
dots.
That was fire. That was fire.
No, and you could apply it to a lot of things, I think, as far as personal appearance is concerned. Another one, if you have a weak chin, are you going to spend your whole life with a beard, or are you going to, every now and then remind people that you got a tiny little manlet chin?
That's a joke, so I didn't know what you meant by weak chin.
No, yeah. Like when you basically don't have a chin, your face just ends and becomes your neck.
Yeah. I think that's what, James Harden looks fucking weird without his
Oh
beard.
my God, he looks just so bonkers
He's
without.
a great example.
Yo, if we could pull up a picture of James Harden without a
that.
beard,
We need
have you ever seen a bear with no hair? It's kind of a similar vibe. We should pull up James Harden, no beard, and then after that, immediately pull up a hairless bear, because I think it's very similar. He might have the weakest chin.
Holy Jesus.
I must preface this.
It's actually not even a weak chin.
This photo's bad.
Bro, I don't know if it's a weak chin, but it's fucking something, bro.
It's a bad photo and my weakest chin, yo. Everybody already knows I'm trying to smoke with a whole bunch of long folk. Yeah, you know, already know.
Oh, R.I.P. my boy James Harden. Yeah, his heart has been hardened. He got no chin, no fucking way to live.
Damn, he need to fix that. I mean, he did, bruh. He got a beard now, so he don't look like that. Damn, that was a good move. If I seen him without a beard, I think he wasn't a good dude.
Honestly, he doesn't look that bad without a beard, but he definitely looks better with a beard. It's true. You gotta grow that beard and you gotta do what you gotta do. Start taking some HGH to grow it faster, true.
You know what it is? The beard is a staple of his look.
Yeah.
So when you see him like this, you're shook because you're not used to it. Yo, grow that shit back, my kid.
Nah, facts. You hit it on the head. That is what it is.
Oh, shit.
Because he don't look that weird. It's just like, bruh, keep the beard. I don't want
yeah.
to see no pictures of him.
I
with
used
no
to shave my beard like once a year just to do what Alex said, to be like, yo, don't forget my face.
Remind people.
But at the same time, that's one of the worst weeks of my life.
No, I agree. You look a lot better with a beard, and I think that maybe my original point about how it could be compared to the baldness might not be true.
Well, it's also different to have a weak chin and to be fat. Like fat dudes with beards get to sort of like give their face structure, but a chinless dude who's also like, it's different. Chinless and fat, there's two different reasonings behind it. And this has tobacco in it.
I never thought about. Yeah, my bad. I should have told y'all it's spliff game.
It's split. This, we've had bad experiences with spliffs in the
Really?
past.
Really?
We say that because the guy that walked off that we were talking to you about, he rolled the spliff.
I'm sorry, y'all.
No, you're good. You're good. I enjoy it actually.
At this point, it's too late for you to walk off because we've already gone through all of the freestyles.
Let me read you all the beats really quick.
Although it would be funny if you did at this point.
That'd be
no time to piss me off.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah. I want to pull up some offensive videos. Can't Save by Manuel, Outlaw by TXMMI Beats, Sugar by Hippie Jack, Get Ya by Gotcha by SXLENT, High on Life by Lex Factor, Takeoff by Oliver Zang, Member Only by Stoic, and that last one was Tikka Masala.
By who?
By your boy.
Whoa. Okay. I haven't had tikka masala in a while.
I actually had tikka masala last week, hence the name of the beat.
I like that shit, but I don't eat meat. I've been on my pescatarian flow for
there you go.
So there you go.
Fish. I eat fish, yeah. I'm
what
not
about
that.
have you heard about mercury poisoning?
Yeah, with like fish and shit.
That doesn't exist.
No. Listen, I've heard like
he's not gonna get pregnant.
No.
I'm just gonna have to worry about mercury.
My girl's always like, we can't eat fish more than 2 or 3 times a week because apparently the fish are fucking straight up dealing with mercury.
This is why I've been, in order to train my body to be able to consume more fish on a regular basis, I've been cracking open thermometers and just putting a little bit of the mercury inside into my food on a regular basis so that I can train myself.
That's actually smart.
I agree.
Thermometers are expensive, dude. You're blowing the budget.
I got an unlimited supply, actually.
Oh,
but they're all anal thermometers.
Used.
Folks.
All right. Well, we appreciate you guys listening. Fucking like and subscribe on YouTube and go subscribe to the Patreon.
What should the listeners be looking out for coming up soon? This episode's going to drop Wednesday, and I don't know if you've got anything in the works that you want people to have their ears to the ground for.
Yo, I got an album out. It's called NOT, which stands for Nation of Thinkers. It's out now. It's probably one of my best works. Entirely produced by me.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man, it's fire. It's a range of vibes, and I want all y'all just to tap in with me. Follow me on the socials, listen to my music, follow my journey, man. I'm doing shit.
We'll close the episode with one of those tracks. You should pick which one you want us to close on, and we'll have that as our outro. At the end of the
episode. Yeah, go to the description. I'm gonna have all Corbin's links right there, so you can check out his music and follow him on Instagram. Also, just like and subscribe to this channel. Patreon.com/Dome with Bamfomania if you want to support the show. If you're listening right now and you enjoyed this, it would help us out if you subscribe. Not too expensive. We appreciate you guys.
Hell yeah. Peace out.
My mama always tell me I should stack one. I just put a nigga paycheck in the backwood. I ain't got the patience, I'm an asshole. Daniel Caesar canceling when they ask for a treat. Exotic, getting rich like Roddy. Bitch, real bad, I feel like A$AP Rocky. Independent might do a deal with Ghazi. White tee, Fazos, feeling godly. I was at the dawn, going up, chubby swag. Hard to stay humble sometimes, keep it a band. I done handed off a baton, they barely ran. Help a nigga eat, he probably gon' bite your hand. Don't trip, no drip, no really, I'm the wave. They to call me anything except underpaid. Y'all be saying anything, still sound the same. I heard bro tape, man, I was unamazed. I'm just saying, I made the beat and spake the shit like needed. Shout out Wiggle Nation. My location, in the hills, getting a lot of mouth like an alligator. Some down bad, wish I never made it. Big stepping with the purple, like an Omega. Why you let that nigga do you wrong? I'm an instigator. I should work at Dunder Mifflin, cause I'm in the paper. I've been serving heat like DoorDash. Bring the phone to your doorstep. Brody got that thing on his waist like corset. Corbin on course, yeah. My engine, horses. That Detrimental thoughts, I divorced them. Code switching ever since a jit, mighty morphin'. Probably why them girls 50 stays all adore him. Ass so fat, thank God that her mama made it bad. Little blend, take my call like the operator. Nigga thinking he ain't, but he really just impersonating. I just want the hit in the bread, it ain't complicated. BBL a girl, tell her like congratulations. Jiggle them cheeks out of pants, and I almost faded. Haters talking down on my name, but that's motivation. Wow, y'all really ain't shit like the constipated. Really? Made the beat, then spake the shit like needed. Shout out Wiggle Nation. My location, in the hills, getting a lot of mouth like an alligator. Some down bad, wish I never made it. Big stepping with the purple, like a Omega. Why you let that nigga do you wrong? I'm an instigator. I should work at Dunder Mifflin, cause I'm in the paper.